Russian pride, prove me wrong.
Well, one thing I know for sure is that they don't have enough lockdown. Against a Weaver, a Lycan, these fast-moving units, you want long-duration hard stuns. I guess in theory, Chaos Knight could give you a 4-second stun.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think it's pretty good against Lycan.
it's not bad, I guess. But
one of the most difficult parts about Lycan is when he's ulting, like he just literally is running at your supports.
Right. How important is the early game for VP.Polar? Because, like you said, if Chaos Knight gets wrecked in lane, he's never going to catch up.
They're doing it looks like a dual lane mid with Lich and Chaos Knight.
That's actually smart.
Yeah, it's pretty
You should
good.
do that. I think EG is actually predicting that because they put the Jakiro middle.
Yeah.
It's actually EG Universe playing the Weaver off lane, something that we don't see too much, because whenever we see the Jakiro picked, it's always fair playing that.
I think that's the weakness of Elder Titan though. Like he's not very good at harassing the offlaner out.
Yeah, you can go pretty greedy. That's why they picked the Weaver. So Weaver gets something from the top lane. I think he's gonna get pretty. Actually, he's gonna get a lot of from that top lane because Lich is middle, and Elder Titan can't harass Weaver.
He can do nothing like.
Yeah, that's smart.
First, Shirley Finette being shown on camera playing the Chaos Knight. FNG on that Lich. And the support, Little's going to have a tough time on the Elder Titan. I'm not sure if 3 Tango is going to be enough. DkPhobos on a safe lane Ember Spirit. And last but not least, Mag off lane Brewmaster. Shane, you're like just firing shots and they're all landing.
What do you
Perfect
mean?
10 out of 10s.
No.
Not in the traditional sense of firing shots, but like you're just making calls, man.
I've watched the VP.Polar play quite a lot actually. I'm kind of a Mag fanboy.
Man, hopefully he'll play well this game. How's Jakiro gonna match up against this dual lane and possibly trial lane because
They're gonna try
a
first
little
blood.
hardy.
He's gonna take stun.
Yeah. But they need to wait.
Well, here's the thing: Lich doesn't actually have his. Oh, here comes a 1-second stun. The stun is barely gonna hit. I think the first blood's gonna come out here. Keep in mind that Shirley Finette has a high base movement speed. One more hit, but he gets blocked by Little. Oh no, the first blood's gonna get dodged.
That's really bad. Weaver's gonna farm top, and now this is not going good.
Phobos is probably. Oh,
What?
my God.
PPD doing a little bit of drive-by again with the boots of speed, and he's gonna run in. The clap is not gonna land.
Oh my
There's
God,
a terror. He could actually run him down. Keep in mind he's
Elder
got
Titan's
boots.
gonna die too.
Yeah, he's gonna get clarity up. There's no suicide to
Why
Roshan.
Arteezy is
Zai?
ain't run-
Look at Zai, look at
Arteezy
Zai.
should just run at him.
Okay, Zai on the high ground. He's gonna get the last hit. The
Holy
plays.
crap.
Yeah.
Well, this is definitely not the start that VP.Polar was looking for. They need to win the early game, and it's not looking like it so far.
Holy crap. If they had just got that one auto attack off in mid, the whole first like 5 minutes would be totally different.
I don't know what they should do now.
Is it panic stations?
Yeah. Really, I don't. I think they just gotta survive. They still have pretty good shot in this game.
So what you're suggesting is, even though the laning stage has gone terribly so far for VP.Polar, just kind of stay defensive, just farm up, and hopefully you don't lose any more heroes.
That's the plan.
Yeah, back in the mid lane here. Venge racing in with that boots. This dual lane mid is supposed to actually just out-harass the Jakiro, but Liquid Fire is kind of a fearsome thing.
It's really strange to see Universe not playing Jakiro actually.
Yeah.
Like his signature hero.
I think Fear plays whatever hero he's left to.
Yeah.
play.
He just takes the scraps like.
Yeah, the other players choose what they play. I don't know.
Bottom lane, looks like Zai in a little bit of trouble here. Mag throwing out the slow, but Zai does have the boots as well. He's going to be able to run away. Mag does not have mana for one more clap. It's actually very fast. Zai is just, no problem, man. Speed away. Can he actually get off one more hit? The base movement speed. He's going to turn around here, and Zai will survive.
Visage with the lowest movement speed in the game, or close to it.
Yeah. No suicide to neutral, a quicker way to home. Not bad, not bad. Back in the mid lane, PPT, trying to maybe run a courier.
Oh my god, he might.
Good timing.
Yeah, he actually might get it.
Yeah.
Well, the courier could be upgraded now if any of the supports have gold, or see PPT coming in with a couple of shots.
Lich has gold.
PPD John, no! Please!
PPT more worried about Fear in the mid lane, who's taking a ton of damage. I don't think Fear will die here. He's going to go in the corner. He's going to get the last hit. Surely Finette will die for sure, but back in the mid lane, FNG taking a ton of damage from the right clicks.
Not bad.
Venge support hero that dishes out the deeps, man.
I think it's way worse for Chaos Knight to die than Jakiro.
Wench didn't get the EXP from Chaos Knight.
Because of the way he ran?
Yeah, but it was okay. It's really horrible if you kill the mid laner and the other mid laner dies first. So you get the EXP but he won't, so you just... the 300 reliable gold won't do early game anything, really.
It's all about the levels.
Yeah.
Are you surprised at all by Chaos Knight going for a magic stick first? Or magic wand completed?
I think it's good. Actually, that's...
Zai in a little bit of trouble on the bottom lane here. Zai trying to do a ring around the Rosie, but a crit from Mag.
These wolves are so cool.
I mean, I'm always surprised how Mag is able to find something out of nothing. Because this lane is not supposed to be going this well for him against a Visage.
He doesn't care like, at all. He just runs a slap.
Top lane looks like a little bit of diving coming out from Universe. He sees DkPhobos dropping pretty low, but as Matumba Man suggested, this is going to be his lane. He's farming well, he's harassing well.
He got bottled already, he can just spam.
Do you go bottle on Ember Spear, even on second?
Yeah,
you needed it.
You need mana regen, you have horrible base pool. Like, it's a core item, I think.
I think this is like the most difficult way to play Ember Spear. Like in a safe lane like this, against a hero that's wrecking you. Like,
yeah.
Even if you're mid and you lose, you still get so much experience and stuff.
Yeah. But you can come back. You just gotta kill a core alone.
Yeah.
Easy.
Oh, we'll see if he's going to be able to find the Lycan, Jakiro, or the Weaver. Back in the mid lanes, Chaos Knight going straight for treads. I was for sure that he's going to get bottom just to roam a little bit better because he needs mana regen quite heavily as well, but he's looking to accelerate into the mid game and try to pick up a couple kills because you don't pick Chaos Knight to go late. He can be a very some late game though.
I think he's really good late game with all this.
He is. Like the crits are insane. The illusions could just take down Raxus, but I think a big part of the hero is to be able to get a ton of kills in the mid lane. Mag having a little bit of trouble on the bottom, but he should be able to run away.
I think PBD should be bottom. Instead, he's just stacking. Roaming around. Yeah. I think he has stacked something. Yeah, actually, he stacked for Jakiro. That's good. But I think he should have been more bottom. So Max get a hard lane. I think Max like level 5 or something. It's almost 6. But that's not how you should play the whole.
And Zai is getting very little as well.
Yeah.
They see Arteezy coming by. Is there a mana for Clap? There is none for Mag. And it looks like the rotation will go the other way.
Universe and Arteezy leading the CS scores quite convincingly.
So for Arteezy here, are we going to see the standard tread Vlads into book build this game? Doing a little bit of book game pressure?
I think he's going to go straight Necro after the battle. And then Arteezy does have it, but usually when you do that, you have like Brewmaster who's gonna build the flats for you.
Yeah. He's the kind of aura builder on his team, isn't he?
But he has the Bassi already, so I think it's gonna still be the Vlads.
Yeah, I heard Envy also talking about that when he plays Lycan, he skips the Vlads to give you more, like a much earlier book. But,
he goes medallion. Envy.
Yeah, medallion into book.
Yeah.
But this game, might still need a Vlad right now. Venge in theory ends up with the Vlads later on in the game, but we'll see.
I actually think that with most carry heroes, battle is always good. Like, you just get a lot more farm with battle. You can just take the boundary rune or whatever from the top lane, and then you just spam your skills and form the big camp or small camp or whatever. That's why Ember does it. Like, he almost gets the same goal with the battle, but he just has the battle, and then it's up for the late game when you find an illusion room with Terrorblade or DD or whatever. Then you're just set on
the GG runes.
He does it on heroes that doesn't even really use the mana that well, like Void. We don't expect Void to use his mana to farm, but you know, still having that mana regen is pretty key.
He spams the leap on Void though quite a lot.
He can because of the mana regen. Jared just started dropping a casual ultimate in the mid lane farming. Jakiro, what a hero.
Easy.
Like, Magnetti has Blink Dagger. Like, that's insane.
That actually is insane.
Got a lot. That's impressive.
Universe on the top lane. All they need is a magic missile to land. Double damage is gonna hurt, but DkPhobos is gonna run back.
That's down to EG's greed, is that what I'm on? Like basically, EG on Zai and then on PPD, they're just stacking camps for fear and not trying to zone them out at all.
That, I mean, they know how to farm. They just abuse it. If the enemy ain't aggressing, like punishing for you, they just farm the whole jungle. That's just disgusting to play against. You know that you're getting out farmed.
Yeah, you know you're losing the whole game.
But you can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
They're just out farming you.
Does it like mentally get to you?
Yeah, it's actually it does. You can't do anything. Just give it.
Who was the most difficult team to play against?
I don't know. I don't really know. I think Cloud9. I don't like their playstyle.
Too ratty, too much split push,
Yeah.
never fighting.
Oh, yeah, they split though.
Yeah, although I don't think he wants to just use it to run away. He might have to though. Fairy does not have the ice path, so they'll force him out of jungle.
With the liquid fire and the Visage Grave Chill, like he was attacking so slow, it looked hilarious.
I'm actually pretty surprised that Sai's only level 4. I think he should be farming bottom and getting levels.
And Arteezy should be jungling.
Yeah, they haven't got a single tower with Jakiro yet. I'm kind of surprised, but they have stacked a lot, and Jakiro has a lot of farm.
Even with Lich in middle, like some say the weakness of Lich is that it pulls your lane so far back that it's easier to push.
Yeah.
I guess the other side of the coin is that.
But what is this Illidan build?
Razor build. They're gonna fight. He just knows that they are gonna win late game, so if they survive the early to mid, and then they're just gonna win. So I think stats are good on Chaos Knight.
Do you not take a point into crit at level 8, especially now that you have your ultimate?
If you check out the crit, I think it does like 150.
Yeah, at level 1 for 10%.
10%. That's not good.
Nothing.
That's horrible. You need it max out, so it does something actually.
Okay.
It's like a 5% DPS.
Yeah.
Finally.
That's not that impressive. Almost get the same with stats. I don't know.
Do you think he goes armor, like 100%?
Armor?
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't seen the Chaos Knight. That's the problem. No one plays Chaos Knight.
Power's gonna get taken. Where's the Chaos Bolt? Yeah, actually, Arteezy paused a little bit there. They'll back off though. Here comes Zai. If they land another good ice trap, surely Finette in a lot of trouble. He's gonna get hit by the dual breath. Nice dodge on the soul assumption. Illidan thinking about turning around, but runs away. Still gets clipped by the ice trap. Another soul assumption. No mana to be used. Really, really good usage of that Phantasm, or else he would have died.
If he had died there, it would have been so bad.
Yeah.
It's still kind of bad. Like he was farming middle, now he rotates and gets nothing.
And now it allows PPD to go in the mid lane to get a little bit of farm. Gets his level 6. What do you guys think about Lycan's Midas build coming out?
God.
I like it. You just gotta farm with Lycan. You can't just pressure that much when the enemy has like Elder Titan, Brewmaster.
Yeah.
You can't go for the top yellow towers like we used to see in some games when at TI. Like
Do you
you can't push anymore like that.
If you're in a position like this and you're mag and you've 100 gold to go, do you sell your stealth shield?
I don't think so. I want it self.
TP scroll?
You just TP into a lane, farm the blink, use the courier,
Oh,
then you
man.
rotate.
It's
like,
so scary though.
I think so. Like,
I mean, the only major stun they have is like a magic missile, so
That's true.
I guess you get away with the Venge. Like, for example, that bottom lane right now is fairly free. He'll take
yeah,
that.
you don't want to go on Brew because even if he ults, you won't get anything out of that.
Yeah.
So it's just really.
Alright, he'll get that blink, and he has to do a lot with this blink. Maybe get a couple of core kills, maybe get a tower or two. Because right now his team is needing a lot of trouble. DkPhobos does have fairly decent farm, but nowhere close to Arteezy, who is by far the net worth leader, the farming leader. And he will maintain that lead because he's got the Midas, he's farming the jungle now. I feel like VP.Polar in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, but they can come back though.
They have the high ground defense as well, like the tower defense. It's very
But they
difficult.
need levels, and if they don't get the levels on Elder Titan and
He's so
Ember,
under leveled actually.
they're gonna just get pushed down. First EG takes the mid tower, then they probably take T2 bottom, and then they go for Roche, or they just sneak in because Lycan eats the Roche with
And
the
they have the medallion on Visage as well, and a smoke, so...
Mid lane self-heals coming out, and Jakiro's not sure if he meant to click it, but here comes a 4-second stun. A clap goes on the Fear. They'll get a quick kill on him. There's a TP in coming in from the Weaver. They don't have knockdown for him, so Weaver kind of right now is unkillable.
They have a stun in 1 second.
If he could land it, but looks like Universe is not going to chase uphill. So a good kill, quickly pick up.
Yeah.
And surely Finette has a Helm of Iron Will. This is going to be an armlet, I believe.
Yeah.
The omelet of Mordigian.
I think it's not that good anymore, but you
Yeah,
definitely want it with illusion-based heroes.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I've played Terrorblade with armor.
Yeah, it's so good, isn't it?
Yeah, and Blink. Then you just drain your health, and then you just thunder a person and kill him
It's hilarious. But
by dagger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to say
So
that's
legit.
not the reason that surely Finette is buying the armlet.
Yeah, just for the HP.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
It is actually the most cost-effective item for that goal, but it looks like well, he's in a lot of trouble in the mid lane. Not having high ground vision. Actually, he did, but still ran too close to it and just got picked off. And Matumba Man, like you said, this is where the push begins, right? You pick off core, you go.
I think they get 2 towers out of this go.
Actually,
No, they won't.
VP.Polar.
I've won
He could just zone them out.
Here we go, he's gonna blink his clap, uses his ultimate. Nice defensive swap for Zai, but I think Zai's still gonna go down. PPT already really in a lot of trouble. He pops the Magic 6, very tanky next to his armor. Runs about here, he's actually gonna go down. Meanwhile, in the backline, Chain Frost gets thrown out, only hitting on a couple of creeps. It's a chaotic team fight, but it's EG that's trading okay for now. They withstand a Brewmaster ultimate with a double damned Universe. They're looking to get a little bit more done, but...
Yeah, Mac misplayed there. He should have lifted the Lycan instead of the...
Because the Lycan just ate the Ember Spirit.
Yeah, Visage had no mana, and he just lift him up with like 20 HP.
Yeah.
That was bad. Now they're gonna take Roshan. He's gonna die in like 20 seconds.
There's no way you can stop this, right? I guess you send a
You
Spirit.
can't go there. You're just gonna die.
Oh, Universe goes in, gets a 2-second stun. The chains are there. They're gonna get the kill. Maybe with this momentum, they can go into the pit, but the Roshan is dying very
that was
quickly.
bad.
Down to about quarter health. Here comes Shirley Finette. Phantasm's already used. It's
Yeah.
only a very lonely Phantasm. He runs it in, he sees the Lycan, takes the Aegis. Actually, the reality pulls into the ice path. He's taking so much damage.
Where's the backup?
Does he have the support? He's like, team, where are you? Shirley Finette runs on the high ground. The wolves are beating him. But looks like he's gonna run away. He's at, oh no, the burning of the fire. But in the Roshan pit, they pick off Zai. Looks like they might pick off a little bit more. Fear drops his combo here. Takes a ton of damage, but he is gonna get chained up. And looks like EG loses.
Nice.
Oh, actually, FNG runs back in the fire and dies.
They're gonna get the Elder Titan.
The birds? The birds and the wolf?
And the wolves.
Oh my goodness, they
The
actually
two
got a
attack.
kill.
Oh my god.
So I guess EG came out ahead with that fight. It was really
Yeah, they get
confusing
the
ending.
Roshan and the EXP and go.
Yeah.
But it was good. I think it was still,
still
good
good
for
for
VP
VP, yeah,
because
yeah.
they stole the game.
And they also got like experience on Ember Spirit that was much needed.
Yeah, I think EG is gonna farm a bit and then they go for the T2s. Because that's what they usually do. They just farm a bit and then they get the like Necro or something and then they just take your towers. Then you just gotta fight them.
Pretty hard as well though. When Universe gets his Lycan up, he's just gonna be running around. And
Can
if
you
you,
actually kill him then?
the problem is if you use the Chaos Knight stun on the Weaver, then the Lycan goes ham, and if you use it on the Lycan, then the Weaver goes ham.
Lycan, he doesn't need to go ham in this game. Like he just busts all the minions and the minions do a ton of work.
Yeah.
So obviously when he gets PKB, then he's just gonna go and kill the Elder Titan, I think.
Now, we are beginning to see EG doing what Matumba Man has said many times. Just get the map control, start to farm on your side of the map.
Yeah.
The illusions are already farming your ancients. Meanwhile, the supports are maintaining a good smoke gank. And speaking of smoke gank, on the bottom lane, Fear leading, and we'll use that Yule Scepter to initiate against Shirley Finette. 1400 health is a lot, but I'm not sure if you can tank all of this. TP support's gonna come in right now. And immediate TP out, but there's a stun. It looks like they're gonna pick himself up a free PPD. Actually, where's that Brewmaster? He blinked forward to trying to chase. And a little bit of juke attempt.
Yeah, that was... Actually, what Arteezy just did, he put up his 2 wolves on enemy ancient and illusion, and the illusion gave the Vlad's aura,
Yeah, so
he
he
could
killed-
farm it.
killed the ancients,
that was
yeah.
really next level. I haven't thought of that much, but that's the way to extend your farm.
Yeah, because the illusions get the Basilius buff and the Flash buff as well.
That's sick.
Yeah. But this is giving VP.Polar a little bit more room to farm themselves. But they can't go late, right? Or they want to go late, but can they actually defend their towers?
The universe can just stay top. Like there's absolutely nothing they can do.
Little in a little bit of trouble, but it'll be fine.
I think VP ain't farming at the moment almost at all. They're just getting.
Oh, the body block coming up from Arteezy. He is.
He got the neck already.
Yeah, Little's actually going to get chased down, but here's a Chain Frost. Pretty nicely done by FNG. He's going to put a Frost Armor himself, but the big wolf is going to... Oh, okay! The little wolf is going to take him down. 3 seconds stun coming in.
They overlap the stuns, though.
They don't have the chain stuns. And there's no mana for Shirley Finette to actually use his reality, because the mana burn is real from the books.
The ulti wore off, though.
Alright, the Boulder Bash, but there's just no more. Mag does not have mana anymore either.
RD has the AT still. Yeah, that one's good for EG. Really well for EG. I think VP is getting desperate. They're just trying to fight, but they don't really get advantage out of that. And EG is just fighting and farming at the same time. That's not a good sign.
You can kind of see they're panicking because they use the brew stone like straight away after the kill.
I think they're just like running around trying to react to what EG does, and then they just forget the farming. Like they can't farm with Chaos Knight, and Ember's like starting to lack. We're approaching the mid game, and he doesn't do that much at the moment.
Yeah, his time is past.
Yeah. Now he needs the 2 Battle Furies. Yeah. So then he starts to do something actually.
I mean, how do you kind of push the pressure back against EG? You can't fight them.
You need a pick off, and then you.
Take off my time out here. PPD taking a ton of damage, but it's actually dealing a lot more. Here comes Shirley Finette. He gets 1 quick kill. Here comes the Ember Spirit. If they could get a couple kills here, it could look good, but he has to jump out now. He's losing a ton of health. Mag does not have the Panda Split for 30 more seconds. I don't think EG wants to chase up the hill, but that's a 1-for-1 trade.
Illidan is going out.
Oh, Mag's gonna come in. He's actually gonna blink into the Ice Path. He loses so much health. He does not have to split. He loses his life. Arteezy will be fine. He just picked up the book 3.
Yeah, when the creeps come, they're gonna take the T2.
Probably Veil ulti from Jakiro. Holy crap! I think it's looking pretty grim.
Yeah. They'll probably wait for the next Roshan, and then they just take their high ground and finish the game. And then VP just desperately tries to fight, and then they're probably gonna lose. I'm not biased, but it's hard to fight against so many minions, and
especially when there's no farm on Ember Spirit.
Yeah, you need the Battle Fury, then you need another.
Yeah, one Battle Fury doesn't do anything really.
Yeah, but the first one doesn't do that much, but when you get the second, they can't send the minions there, and they just die. But it's gonna be 5k more if you wanna do that.
Well, I mean, the first one helps you get to the second one much quicker, right? So
actually,
not really.
Not that much.
Not that much.
You can stack ancients, and it's a little bit.
Yeah, it's a little bit, but the main farming tool is the shield, and then you just jump around the camps. Like he has 2 remnants, he should just jump the next camp with the remnant. When he has still the shield on, so he gets the shield on the other camp, and he farms that too with the shield. Now the shield ran out, and he didn't get the camp. Well, there was golems, but he didn't see that. If there was like satyrs, he would have farmed the satyrs, and then he would have come to the lane to take even more farm. People don't abuse that much.
Just play him a little bit like an anti-mage in the jungle.
Yeah, but it takes much mana, but I think it's worth it. Because he can't pick off anyone at the moment.
Lil nearly has max level aura. That'll help a lot.
That's a good sign. I wonder how he got those levels. He's already 10. I think he's just been farming.
Yeah, he has. And Lich is nearly up. He just turned level 11 as well.
They're just standing behind him because they can't do anything. Lich and Elder Titan are just that kind of heroes. They don't gank, and
I like getting a gem actually on when you're behind like this on mag, just to try and remove some pressure.
It's pretty good because you don't die that much with Brew. It's hard to die against those heroes. They don't have silence. They don't have silence to kill them, but they won't buy an orc here. Why would they buy that? They just trust when he splits. They just do so much damage that even the Brewlings can't stand it.
Phantasm used just for a tower. I mean, that's very desperate, right? If you're EG and you see Phantasm down, oh my gosh, Shirley Finette Gonna take a macro pyre with the bill on top.
Look how tanky the illusions are though.
The illusions are really tanky. You can't kill them when you're like 3k HP.
They get a tower.
Nice.
That's
Alright.
good.
So just do that 4 more times with a 2-minute cooldown ultimate with Chaos Name.
Yeah.
Easy game.
He's going for the, it looks like Manta style?
Yeah, he just wants to confuse the enemy with that, so you can't just focus.
Illusions.
Yeah, many illusions. It's actually pretty hard to find the real one.
Yeah,
Illusions are so tanky.
that's why I thought he would be a good hero here. Like, first of all, he has the crit for the Elder Titan, and also Lycan has to run at 1 hero, and if there's like 10, like what does he click?
Yeah.
But he can't get hit by Jakiro though. If Jakiro gets his spells on you, you'll quickly find out which one's the real one.
Yeah, that's true.
That is true. Yeah.
So I think Manta Style is great in the sense that
I think a hard would be a good show.
yeah, sure. I think that's what we'll go for afterwards, if not a BKB. But I think Manta Style turns him somewhat into like a PA. If you get like a Manta Illusion Style and the Phantasm, you just reality one and he's
I
dead.
don't think you want the BKB in this game.
Do you not?
Like, first of all, it shows you who the real one is, so like, it just runs at you, and Weaver like focuses you as well with the medallion and the bird.
That's true.
I think that it's still the must because
Oh,
they have
just the
so much
Jakiro?
magical stuff and you need it, I think.
For what? The Jakiro and
Yeah,
the
Jakiro basically a winch because Jakiro does a lot in the late game.
Yeah.
Well, he's definitely not getting it for now.
Yeah, you just when you have the PKB, you just drag all the illusions, even though they get ice padded. You just drag them on the hero. They
one
won't
shot
get
people.
it.
Okay, so one battle for you then.
Yeah,
And he's about
he hopes
a
that
quarter of the way?
he hopes that he gets the other one before EG gets the rolls and they reach the high ground because EG is gonna go to the high ground.
the
right
main
after
problem
they
is
get the
Universe
rolls.
though. Like what do you do to stop Universe? Like I guess you have the Chaos Knight stun and you have like a blue spin maybe.
I think in the very ultra late game, DkPhobos taking a ton of damage from Universe. He's actually getting chased. He does have a Spirit out, so he should be
Look
fine.
at this.
He drops on the shield, which actually doesn't do anything. But
That's mental. He just wants to get inside his head that he's not safe.
Yeah, and there's nothing you can do about me.
Yeah.
yeah, I think in the ultra late game, if you have like 5-6 illusions out against a Weaver and you get a reality off against him, he's just dead, right? If you get a couple hits. So I think the bigger worry is Jakiro. It just does so much like AoE stuff. And again, we're gonna see a Phantasm used just for a tower. Why isn't EG punishing this? Like Chaos Knight without Phantasm is
EG is
useless.
probably gonna push middle and top now, and when they just use that Phantasm, that allows them to go roach. Like Arteezy is already going to roach because they don't have Phantasms for that fight. They can't throw there anymore. That's the problem, I think. He should have saved it, I think, but
You gotta get what you can get of this.
yeah, but
He has Manta style now actually.
Wow, he's actually farming insanely well. Getting the tower lasted on the bottom is gonna help.
Oh.
I mean, Matt style is like a mini Phantasm, right? So
Yeah.
now they got the roach and now they just push the high.
oh, the Yule Scepter into Ice Path to start everything up, and look at his health. He has no health.
I think if you slide first, you can slide out of that, can't you?
I'm not sure. Honestly, even though I play the hero a lot, but I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure you can. You can BKB out of it anyway.
There's some weird interactions with Ice Path.
60 seconds to surely Finette has his Phantasm. He gets healed. Ice Path is gonna hit. No swap there. Immediate Manta usage. So that's gonna be down. And look at Fairies. Okay, he's gonna be fine. Chain Frost being thrown out, and the Brewmaster ultimate. They are gonna get fair. Pretty good defense. Arteezy taking a ton of Chain Frost next to his Wolf. He's gonna go down as well. That's his Aegis.
good.
I think with the control of the Brewmaster, they actually can one more time. The clock's gonna be there. He's ulti can chase on a nice swap from PPD. He wants to re-engage. Surely Finette losing a ton of health. He's actually gonna magic stick and trying to survive through that, but the Wolf, the big bad Wolf is coming in. Universe, can he actually toggle with the armlet? He's trying. One more hit. He's still toggling. He'll make it back to base. Surely Finette will survive. Here comes DkPhobos. He needs to run. The cloud will hit Arteezy. I think base will be defended. 4 seconds sun. Surely Finette involving himself in yet another kill. It's the Rax though. The Rax is down. They defend, but the Rax is... Okay, they did defend, yeah. They got a lot out of that. Can they get a little bit more?
They need more.
There's no mana left on Mag, so he's just like hitting. Except Zai is thinking actually about killing him. Okay, the birds to resummon the clap though. Here comes DkPhobos.
YOLO summon.
That was pretty huge.
So that was terrible in the sense that VP has lost the racks, but normally in the case like that, you lose the racks and you lose heroes. They actually got kills.
I actually think they're happy with that, even though they did lose racks.
Yeah, the racks won't matter.
Yeah.
It's middle racks, so the lane just pushing all the time. Ember just can clean it up, and yeah, that was good defense. I think EG went a bit too YOLO. The Doga didn't claim kills.
That toggle with the ice armor on Illidan,
Yeah.
that was legit.
But I think that's really hard kill to get,
Yeah.
even though he had the ice armor, and I think Arteezy just trusted himself. He ain't that good player.
Maybe
I
you can
do this.
use the mana burn on the necro creep when the second he toggles. That'll be the best way to do it.
He
I
didn't
think
have
he
the
used it
necro.
earlier
Yeah,
against
he
it.
used it already. Now I think EG has to wait for the familiars, and then they just farm away and go again high ground. I think Ember should have gone for another
The second
Battle Fury.
Fury.
Yeah, because you have so many minions on EG side that it's just does
Maybe
a
he's
lot.
kind of hoping for the YOLO, like the crits,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, the
I think I think he just bought it for a fight, so he has some
Yeah.
more damage for a fight.
like the right now, let's win
Yeah.
the game item.
Well, if Shirley gets this particular tower and the next one, he's gonna have himself a ton more gold. May have to save it for the buyback though.
Nah, they won't go for the next tower.
They need to
If
defend now.
he uses Vandal here, he is gonna take the bottom racks.
Yule Scepter to break the linkage off Universe, cross armor on the tower, and Universe will have to back up.
They're just forcing them to go back.
Look at the necro creep stop as well.
Yeah.
I have to say though, VP is in a better position than they were like 15 minutes ago when they couldn't do anything. I feel like now they actually have heroes that could fight and win those fights.
They definitely have the chance, but it's gonna be hard.
Do you think that Fair could be playing as aggressively as he was previously? Like, he would walk in,
I think that
Yules...
was a big mistake for Fear being that aggressive. I think Arteezy should have just been in the front, and Fear being a bit further, because he had a blink that didn't do anything for him. He should be able to dodge that.
So, if you're Fear in this position, is your role just to wait for Chaos Knight to go on one of your guys, and then you come
That's
in?
what happened in the last fight, yeah. He went, Chaos Knight went on Arteezy, and Arteezy just instantly swapped. Because once Illidan uses the energy, it's like another 6 seconds for him to actually, if he runs at you, you can just walk away on Lycan pretty easily.
VP playing very aggressive now. They're running all over these wards. EG knows they're coming, but they're still kind of... They gotta TP out.
Oh, watch out for the spirit, that was
Oh,
Yules.
Scepter?
Yules.
Oh.
That was lucky. He didn't have the vision because he just moved a bit too far.
You know what it probably was? He was microing his spirit, and
Yeah.
he didn't have his
Couldn't
hero.
click his,
he didn't have his hero
I think
click.
that's not a problem because you can swap pretty fast, at least I can, but it was a little bit unfortunate.
Yeah. Would have got themselves the Venge kill, but now they gotta just worry about defending their towers.
I think EG is actually gonna wait for the next roach. They're just gonna split push before that, make VP react, and then just outfarm VP.
I think the next row could be like it literally decides the game.
Yeah, probably.
Well, by the time the next Roche is going to come up, DkPhobos will have his Daedalus finished, so that's a big ticket item. And Chaos Knight, what do you think this is going to be working on?
Probably hard after BKB.
Yeah. I think Heart would be good right now.
Any thoughts on Heaven's Halberd for the Lycan?
It's, I think, on Lycan.
No, against Lycan.
Against Lycan, yeah.
For the Lycan.
On CK it would be actually pretty good because you just insta-pop the Lycan on Weaver and you go ham on him.
Yeah, that's what it could be actually.
I mean, I think BKB is ultimately the safer choice.
Yeah, it's just safer, but if you're like flashy player,
I honestly think there's so much
Heaven's
physical damage
Halberd.
that BKB doesn't really.
There's so much minus armor, right? If they
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
kill you, they can kill you.
They just click you. It doesn't matter if you're gold.
Well, we'll see what Illidan thinks. He is smoked up right now.
This thing is pretty interesting. We should have 3 birds.
Yeah, just
Yes,
constantly
Axe
pushing top.
against Battle Fury and Ember. Ember just slided once and one bird died.
They
almost
know he's
actually
there.
died.
They know he's there.
Spirit could scout things out. Fear is just flapping his wings.
Oh my god.
Oh, he blinks away. They still find him. They see him now. Okay, Ice Pack's gonna come out. Is there any TP? He doesn't have any. He's doing a ton of damage though, but he won't drop down. That's a pretty important kill because he's dead for 60 seconds. Meanwhile, there's not much pressure up top. Does VP want to force a fight here?
Yeah.
Phobos is farming the birds.
Yeah, he just killed them all.
Yeah.
That's why Axe ain't that good against
Look at
Ember.
Universe.
Yeah. Just going YOLO. He has BKB. He can die.
Well, they might actually get this tier 3. The VP heroes are a little bit slow coming in
Ember
there.
should be sliding there. I don't know why he was there.
Illidan runs forward. He sees Zai.
Oh my
God,
god.
Arteezy is eating everyone.
Oh, Universe is going to come back in to actually force out Glyph. He's fighting against Mag. Mag might actually have the split here. Universe is like, you know what? I'm fine, man. I'm going to just chase. I'm going to focus on range racks. Here comes getting initiative. Magnus is going to get used, but he's very tanky thanks to his Gravekeeper cloak. Not anymore, though. It's gone. Meanwhile, the birds are tanking all the chain cross.
Look at bottom.
Bottom is going to be a little bit of engagement onto the Rex. Arteezy just uses his BKB suicidally. Just pick the Rex. He's going to get this Rex. He's probably going to die for it, but it doesn't matter. Objective gaming, boys. EG doing really well. Look at the top again. The birds and Universe going to get at least one more Rex. One more Rex to go against VP.Polar, and this time, even though they got a couple kills, these kills are not enough.
Yeah,
It's a range Rex as well. They have so many like.
Yeah, I think the game is over because range track won't regenerate. You can't defend that.
No, like the birds are just gonna hide in the bushes and constantly come out and slap them.
How many more items does Ember Spirit need to defend against Mega Creeps? Little, being initiative on. He's gonna pop his ghost. Still gonna get chased though.
5.
Clap.
One battlefield more and you can defend.
So, I mean, hey man, one more Battle Fury,
Yeah,
not
but
too hard.
the problem is that there will be heroes also, and you can't just focus the creeps. I'm wondering, how did Ember die against Lycan and Wench? That shouldn't happen.
I guess he didn't have a spirit out when the magic missile.
Yeah, when he truly was
But you
slow.
should just threw them out like all the time.
Like in the base, yeah.
Yeah, even though he chases, he can't chase you that fast. But I guess PPD played out of his mind, stun him, and
He's going for the BKB.
yeah.
I don't think it does anything though, right?
He needs a battle fury. Clean out the crits.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, VP.Polar is not giving up just yet. They're pushing out as aggressively as possible. And here comes the EG lineup. Surely Finesse by himself. He needs to do a lot. He's going right on Zai. Dodges the Ice Path with the Zero. BKB, Golden City. He's actually still going for Zai. Gonna clean up PPD in one hit. Does he have any mana? He does. Zai is still very tanky thanks to his Aghanim's. And with the Golden City being down, surely Finesse backing out. Here comes Ember Spirit. Round 2. He sees Zai. He's actually putting him down very quickly. Okay. Rax defended for now. Universe on the top. He's like, man, let's get some FNGs. He's actually putting on 2 supports. FNG has to run. There's a TP in. TP. Okay. I mean, is this dive actually necessary?
He doesn't care. And Fear's just pushing bottom the whole time. And the wolves look at mid. Look at the army in the middle.
Oh
the
my
rams.
Oh, well,
Arteezy, please. Arteezy.
It's all a distraction.
Universe distracting.
Creator.
That's the Mega Creeps.
He actually used ultimate just for the
movement
necros and the whole the drum
So
faster.
they run faster. Yeah.
Well, he might actually die here, though.
He has buyback.
There's a Yule Scepter to set things up. Ursula Yules is going to come through, and the damage is going to be there. Even the Brewmaster split, but look at top lane. Universe, he's going for the tier 4 towers already. The rat is so real here, and I don't know who's going to defend against that. The reality's going to break the Lycans, and surely Finette is actually not too capable of dealing with these creeps.
Okay. They got a double kill.
Actually, he's very close to the second Battle Fury.
Cheers.
Look, if VP.Polar is not going to call GG, I'm not giving hope on that.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. You always have hope with Ember.
Look, Matt can tank these creeps all day.
You don't want to forfeit games. Just play till the end.
Yeah.
EG's gonna love the pressure a little bit. Core's dead for about 40 more
This
seconds.
is what EG love though. It's like, okay, that's fine. You can sit in your base. We'll just farm all the jungles.
Just tap out already, please.
For VP.Polar?
Yeah.
That's what EG are saying. Right?
Yeah, EGs are saying that. TV like, please, tap out. You're wasting our time.
No tapping out just yet.
Yeah. I think Russians could take a fight.
Can they push afterwards though?
No, but they can take the fight.
They have to win like what, 3, 4 fights in a row?
Yeah.
Like if Arteezy buys back and bots anywhere, they just win.
That's what they're hoping for. But I think.
Wait. It's not a second Battle Fury, it's Divine. I mean, is Divine gonna give you more damage than all these things?
Doesn't the Battle Furies give more?
I think Battle Fury might give you more.
I'm sure I haven't been that much into the sheer crafting about that. But I think Divine's just fine.
No math crafting then?
He won't get the Divine though. He's just gonna take the Sacred and then EG is gonna push the base and...
With the break is hard.
Yeah.
And any thoughts about hiding your Sacred Relic in a situation like this? Or just need all the items?
It's not necessary.
You need the damage as well, like right now.
The reason I'm asking is like, is EG gonna see that relic and be like, oh, let's just finish now?
I'm not sure. I think they're just gonna go.
Oh, Arteezy's gonna get initiative on in the mid lane. He does have his PKB. The swap's gonna come through. PPD will lose his life immediately, but the illusions are being burned down thanks to their macro fire. Universe comes in on the back lane, running a lot of distraction. He's the MMG, but the crits! They get him dead. Surely Fnatic, he's fighting, but he's losing health very, very quickly. He needs to armor toggle. There is a buyback on Universe. Ember Spirit jumping about. Surely, he actually dodged the fire. And meanwhile, the tier 4 is being sieged upon by the birds, by the wolves, by the Electrobooks. And I think this is the beginning of the end. Multiple buybacks are used, but there is no defense against Universe, who's just constantly plinking away. There is a glyph. That could be the final glyph. I don't think there's enough damage output right now. They need Phantasm. They're focusing on Zai. Zai will die, I think, but it does not matter. Zai still playing with them. Zai finally dies, but look at Universe. He's just like, yeah, man, PKP hitting the throne, and that's game 1. Evil geniuses. They're saying, you know what, Alliance is not here, so we'll fill out the rat. And they're doing it very well.
We got you, sweetie.
Impressive performance for the boys in blue.
Yeah, not bad. That was pretty. They just won the game. Like they had